Alright, so I just competed in my first powerlifting meet. It was last weekend. I really wanted to make a video recording it, but I didn't. It was just, I don't know, my phone was at like 1%. There were a bunch of people. There wasn't a lot of space. It was just really fast paced. I got videos of all the lifts, so instead of like the whole vlog thing, I'm just gonna be talking about it over voiceover, and I'll put some clips up of my lifts over it. So this also in the background, this is just a lower A session. I think I'm finally back on upper lower. Excited to go back to upper lower training, and I'm gonna be making videos about it with that, I don't know, with that kind of content. So it went just about perfect. There were two mishaps in the whole meet. The first one was after my first attempt of squats. I was so excited I just ran to the back and didn't tell them my second attempt, and on bench I failed my third lift, but that's it. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning to the end. We weighed in, checked all my equipment the day before. Everything went great. They asked for like some ID, and I just pulled out my birth certificate. So that was kind of funny. And I was super nervous that it wasn't going to make weight. I was really scared. But luckily, I actually came in like 3 pounds, 4 pounds under what I needed to be. And I was just really surprised because up until that moment, I've actually never stepped on the scale and seen myself being under 181.7 is what I needed to be. So that was good. And we went, so after I weighed in, we had about, I think, like 12 hours until the meet. It was the next day in the morning. So I went to Freddy's. I had 2 double cheeseburgers with bacon. I had a bunch of electrolytes, a bunch of like Sour Patch Kids, just random stuff. And then, okay, so I've realized I need more electrolytes. I got this like electrolyte powder, and after drinking that, I threw up and just threw up all my calories that I worked so hard to eat. And then, but I was, not all of it, I was able to like just throw up a little bit. Not gonna talk about it anymore. But so then I was like, okay, I need more electrolytes now because I just threw everything up. And I had one more of those electrolyte packets. It instantly tasted like soap, and I just threw up again. And at least at that point, I knew that's what was making me throw up. So I stopped with the electrolytes, probably a little dehydrated, and I was able to eat just a little bit more before my meet to get my calories back up. So I probably could have come in heavier if I didn't throw up, but it's okay. And the next morning I had pancakes, sandwich, something else, just like junk food, whatever, to get my carbs, glycogen up. And then the day of the meet, they just took us to the back, explained all the rules. It was pretty fun. And yeah, I worked in with this one guy. His name was Steven. He was really cool. He's 60 years old, and he said he used to compete a lot, but like he just saw that he could break all the 60 and over records, so he did. And he was really strong. He benched like 400, squatted like I know over 500, but he'd let me warm up in the back with him and like work in between sets. And okay, my squat opener, I did 375. Put a video up. It moved pretty easily, and again, I was just so excited. I just went to the back and forgot to tell them my second attempt. If you guys don't know, you have 60 seconds to tell them your next weight, or else they choose for you. And what they always choose for you is just 5 pounds over what you just did. So I didn't make it. They just put on 380. So I did that pretty easily, of course. And then from 380, I had 1 attempt left on squats, and from my like predictions, I needed at least like a 405 total, or 405 squat to get a 1200 total, which was kind of my goal going into this. So, but I really want to try for like 425. I wanted 405 to be my second attempt, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So for my third attempt, I played it safe, just 405, because if I tried like 415 and I failed it for some reason, then I mean I would have just got like 30 pounds taken off my total. So I had to play safe. With my bench, I opened up with 235, very light, and my second attempt was 265. It moved pretty good. I kind of jumped the rack command, so I mean, luckily he didn't call it because like I racked it like the millisecond before he said to rack it, so it's fine. And third attempt, I tried 270, but I didn't get it. It's fine because I barely got 265. And then we get to deadlifts. I've been looking forward to deadlifts this whole time, and it was so much fun. I was warming up in the back, like with all these like enhanced lifters, like this huge 200 pounds lean guy, because the people in my like age and weight class were doing like 315. So I was warming up with them. I did like 450 in the back to warm up, and then I opened with 485. It felt good, but like I kind of misgrooved. I did a weird misgroove I've never done before. Like I leaned too far forward. Oh, also on my third attempt to squat, I forgot to put on my knee sleeves. I got under the bar and like someone yelled knee sleeves from the crowd, so I got off the platform and put them on and then did it. So I thought that was funny. But okay, so yeah, my opener 45 deadlift moved good. I guess it was fast, but it just got stuck at the top, but it was fine because I knew that's light for me. I just messed up, and it counted, of course. Second attempt, I did the state record, or over it. The state record was 505. I did 507.5, and it moved really fast. And I don't know, people were cheering. I felt like I was in a Larry Wheels edit. It was so much fun. But then for my third attempt, I don't know, it just felt like it moved really fast, so I just said screw it, and I loaded up 530, or it was like 529.6, but whatever, 530. And I just barely got it. I mean, it was so much fun, but I was in the back looking at the TV, looking at my weight compared to everyone else's, and like people were like slapping my back and like screaming, and I like walked out. And I was just like imagining my dog was under the bar and I had to lift it up to save her. But I managed to get it up, and that was a lot of fun. So I broke the state record, and then I broke that same state record again. So that was nice. So I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. I had to edit the video. But it was a lot of fun. I got a medal. It's kind of a participation trophy because I don't even think there was anyone in my weight or age class competing with me. I got the deadlift state record, so I know I did good, but like there was no competition for me really, and I was stronger than everyone that was like in the tested that was like 4 or 5 years older than me, and my weight class are even a little bit heavier. So it was fun. I do kind of wish there was more competition. Of course, I'm glad I won, but I mean, it's kind of like golf. I was just competing against myself. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I met some cool people, and I don't know, that's really all I have to say about the powerlifting meet. This video is just a lower A day, progressing on everything. Like this video, the footage you're watching was filmed like 4 days ago, but like even since then I've put like 20 pounds on the side of the stack. I'm just progressing so much. I benched 315, which I'll put up on the screen. Just insane progress lately. I'm so excited to make videos about how I actually like to train and what I know, because when I started making videos on here, it was after I already started prep, so I kind of just like have been making powerlifting videos this whole time, which I like powerlifting, but I've always liked bodybuilding more, and it's kind of even evolved from that to just enjoying training and getting stronger on the movements that I like, and as a result of that, getting bigger. So I'm excited to make more science-based lifting videos, if that makes sense, where I can just kind of talk about my takes on lifting and what I think and my like training philosophy, I guess. But that's about it. Here's the pose down. Hamstring sweep, definitely gotten so much better since last time, or since a while ago. You can see I've already put on some weight. I'm like 190 in this. This was a leg pump, of course, obviously, but upper body still looking pretty good. Oh, and shoulders. I hit shoulders on the lower, but of course you guys don't know that yet because I haven't talked about upper lower. So I'm going to talk about upper upper lower more, and you guys will learn about my split and why I train the way I do and why I think it's the best way to train it for hypertrophy and strength and everything. So make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.